All right, today's road trip is going to Best Buy. Going to help my friend Nessa with a video card, upgrading her computer that I actually built before. It was featured on the channel quite a while back before I sold it to her. So we're going to go ahead and see what we can do to upgrade that. Thankfully, it already has more memory in it. It already has a better power supply and all that stuff. So we'll be able to handle something like putting a video card in, as long as it's not nothing too powerful. We can't have too much power draw. It's a 400-watt power supply. So I do have a backup card just in case, but we're going to go look and see what we can find. Alright, so we didn't find what we wanted at Best Buy. They were fairly well stocked, but they don't have a lot of internal components. Not a lot of video cards and motherboards and stuff like that, but that's alright. We have a GTX 1660. We have a GTX 1660 to the rescue. We're going to put that in Nessa's machine. We're going to walk through that, and everything will be good to go. And now it's just a matter of getting up there and putting it in, seeing if it works. Well, we know it's going to work.
So to add some context to this venture, what we originally thought of doing was to go to Best Buy, see what they had, and see if there was anything. We needed a small video card that would actually fit in our computer. Now, they were fully stocked with accessories like keyboards, mice, headsets, laptops. They had plenty of laptops. They had a bunch of stuff. They even had a couple of full systems, and they seemed reasonably priced. What they did not have was an overabundance of, say, video cards, CPUs, motherboards, and stuff like that. The video cards they had, I think they might have had an RX 6800 XT. They had like a 4060 or a 4060 Ti, and they did have a GTX 1650, but that 1650 was priced at $189. The card that I could let them borrow was better than that $189. And besides, you can buy that card all day long now on Amazon for like $150 something or $160. Even cheaper if you get it used. But it's only got 4 gig of video memory. So some of the games they wanted to play, they would have a little bit of trouble trying to play. So we went ahead, figured that I would just go ahead and let them borrow this card. And we would work on finding out what their actual needs were. So if they needed a bigger card, we could go and we could do that. But in the meantime, we had to get them set up where they could go ahead and stream with 2 monitors right now. So, a little bit further on. All right, we got the graphics card installed, and you can see that we had to get a shorter graphics card because there's not a lot of room in there. And yes, that is safe. I did make sure the cables are safe and tucked away well. But you might think, well, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult because the ports on the back are different. And sorry about the lighting, but there's one HDMI and one DisplayPort and then one DVI port on the back. It's okay because we've got something to handle that. We've got a DisplayPort to HDMI that will work. We'll pull the DisplayPort out of the back, we'll put the monitor on the HDMI, and we're good to go. So, next step, plug it all in, turn it on. So we got it plugged in, we got it turned on, and I did have a little bit of a wrinkle. This monitor is a little bit older and does not have DVI. Or it has a DVI, but it does not have HDMI or DisplayPort. So yeah, we're going to have to change that a little bit. So right now, this one's running off the CPU. This one's running off the video card. Got a new cable coming, and so they'll both be running off the 1660 in a matter of days. So, or hours, or whatever, however long it takes to get that figured out. So we'll be good. Downloading the drivers now, getting everything set up, and we'll be able to test the stream in there a little bit for her. So we're up and running, and everything's going good. We did a test for test streaming and a couple different games to make sure everything worked out all right, and we are good to go. So she'll be able to stream without a problem, fingers crossed, and we'll go from there. Of course, you know, if there's a problem, we'll know about it before this video goes live, so we'll fix it and nobody will know the difference, right? Yeah, it's just between you and us, right? All right. So we were able to get them up and running, got a test stream in, made sure everything was running okay, made sure that the right monitor was assigned to the right, or was assigned to the video card. The other one was assigned, of course, to the CPU, the 4600G. It is a 6-core, 12-thread. Is a pretty decent CPU, not that far off from a 5600G, which I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with. It's probably in a lot of people's builds that are out there. That 5600G is a very, very good, especially now, budget-minded or budget-friendly type CPU, and it runs about probably you can get it for about $135, $140. I bought it when it was a little bit more expensive than that, and I'm still running it in one of my rigs. As a matter of fact, my sister still has it in her computer, and it works just fine for what she's using it for. So this is a very good processor, especially with the workload and everything being done. However, they want to do something a little bit more. They want to play a few more intensive games. They want to play AAA titles. And to do that, we're going to have to get them a little bit better video card. That's going to depend a little bit on budget. But now, since we've made the decision that we're going to upgrade things, we don't have to worry about the size anymore. We can go ahead and keep that 1660 in there for the time being while we work on some surprises. Not really some surprises. It's more of an upgrade path. We're going to take the processor, we're going to take the memory, and we're going to take the NVMe drive out. It's a 1 terabyte, I believe it's, I don't remember, Kioxia or something like that, NVMe drive. But we're going to go ahead and take those items out. We're going to put them on another motherboard in a little bit bigger case so they can have whatever video card they want to play whatever games they want. Of course, we'll have to keep in mind what the budget is and all that stuff, but we'll put the best card for the budget. We'll put the best card for what they want to play and what they want to do. But in the meantime, they've got something that's up and running and that will work for them, and they'll be able to stream. We were able to test it out, and yeah, everything was running really smoothly. Everything was running really well. If you're interested at all, Nate and Nessa do game nights on that purple channel. And I will go ahead and leave them linked down below. They're one of my good friends. I've known Nessa for about 10 years now. And very, very good friends. And they have game night every Saturday night where they play Jackbox. Sometimes they'll play Fortnite and stuff like that. But they want to be able to branch out and play some other games like Final Fantasy Online and all that. And so, yeah, so we want to get them hooked up and get them taken care of. And that's what this is all about. So, and since I was the one that worked on their computer in the first place and sold it to them, of course I'm going to be the one that's going to, you know, do the upgrades and help them out and take care of things. Yeah, that's what I do, right? Anyway, I hope you got something out of this. I realize this is a short video. I realize it was kind of like haphazard and kind of weird. And yeah, it is what it is. But we're going to get them taken care of. We're getting things figured out. We do have, that other cable did come in. They are running off of both monitors now, off the video cards. Everything's fine. It does work better. It does do very, very well for them. They're streaming great. No problems at all. And they're able to handle a lot of the things they want to be able to handle, but we're going to put them in a bigger box with a little bit more power on a video card and get them running right. So, yeah. Yeah. So if you got anything out of it or enjoyed the video at all, or you're just happy and excited to see somebody, you know, upgrading their system and doing a little bit better and playing the games they want to play, go ahead and throw a like on the video for me. If you're not already subscribed, please do that. And if you don't mind, hit me up on the other socials. I am streaming every Monday night and sometimes a lot more often than that on that purple channel. If you're looking for a non-tech related blog, it's going to be on buymeacoffee.com. Easy to find, ThatPaulGuy. ThatPaulGuy.tech is if you're looking for something a little bit more, you know, like PCs and stuff like that, or what I've built. Occasionally there's a tech blog on there. Hasn't been lately, but there will be again soon. Yeah, and just if you don't do anything else, if you don't hit my socials or anything like that, just do me one favor, and that's be good to each other. Just be kind. Smile, wave, hold the door open, say good morning, something, anything. It costs you absolutely nothing to be kind to somebody, and you have no idea what kind of difference you can make in somebody's day. So, yeah, just, if nothing else, just smile. But what is it that somebody said, just don't be a jerk? Yeah, try that. What the heck, you know, what do you got to lose? It's absolutely free. Try not to be a jerk. Not saying anybody is, just, you know, try not to. Anyway, that is all I have for this time. Obviously, we've got her upgrade going. We've still got some stuff we're building in the back. I'm testing different video cards with the 7700 i5 that I got not too long ago that I got sidetracked completely, but we're getting back to it. A couple other things that we're trying to work on and trying to fix and trying to do. And yeah, basically, I'll until I get myself into something I got no business getting into, I'll see you later.